Hey everybody, Dar here, and today's tool exhibition is using a sage stick. I have a very large one, it's a 9-inch one that I bought off of Amazon. I actually have two, it came in a two pack. So what you normally use this for is during ritual, when you're cleansing the space before you do any kind of circle cast or anything like that. You want to, typically what practitioners normally do is they use a sage stick. And how you use it is you just burn it, you burn one end of it, and then you blow out the flame, and then it will create a lot of smoke, and you have the embers. And basically, as the smoke wafts around, you move the sage stick around, and whatever pattern you want to. If you want to move in a circle or do a special dance within the circle, that's up to you. And of course, you take the foil off while you're doing this. The only reason I have the foil on is because I don't want the little leaves. I don't want parts of it, those small parts, to fall off all over my room. So that's the only reason I have it. Of course, you don't have to use this cling wrap that I'm using. So that's how I normally use it to cleanse my space. And you can cleanse a space using either, for me at least, you can use any other method you find online, but I normally use it either with salt, sound, smoke, or with meditation doing a visualization. By smoke, of course, you use this. You can use incense if you want to for the smell. This is mainly the smoke. It doesn't smell too good, but it does mean that when you burn, it's gonna stink up your place. It's not like that, but it's not intended to be aromatic. It's not supposed to smell like delicious and sweet smelling as some oils or incense that you may buy. So this primary use is just to cleanse the space. Normally with me, I found that if you dip it, not the entire thing, but if you have a little bit of oil, some oil on it, it really helps because, of course, the oil is going to keep the fire going. And since it heats up, the oil, when you put the oil to fire, is going to heat up. And then when you blow it out, for me, in my experience, it's going to be a lot more smoke and it's going to last a lot longer. Before I had the issue of just lighting it normally as it is now, just without the wrap, it would last for a while, but then eventually as the wind blows, because normally I do my rituals outside, what would normally happen is eventually the embers would get so small, and then the smoke will start to go from a thick pillar of smoke to like just little small, like basically if you had like a match essentially, had a few matches together and called it a day. So when I put oil in it, just as an experiment, I put it around the outside portion, it lit like that, and it kept going for a long time because the oil is just gonna aggravate the flames even more, and it's just gonna make it burn that much better. So other ways that you can use the sage stick, you can just use it for just simple meditation as well. You don't have to use the cleanser space. If you think about the qualities of sage, normally it's something that Native Americans use, or that was the culture back then. But nowadays, since we have a more the new age movement has come into great popularity. Now you don't see it just limited to certain cultures. You see people, from every, many backgrounds, different cultures and experiences, races, nationalities using the sage stick. Now, it doesn't mean it's mainly for a metaphorical sense. It doesn't mean it's literally going to cleanse your space, obviously, but sometimes when you're doing any type of ritual or any type of spiritual action, it's good to have the mindset of what you're going to do, but it's also good to do it physically. Just like if you're trying to clear your mind, some people is perfectly fine with them when they're just doing a meditation and they just clearing their minds out. But some people, other people, they need something more. They need an actual action. For me, when I use my singing bowl, I tap the bowl like I did when I showed you the tool exhibition for your singing bowl, and that helps me clear my mind. Or if you have a candle and you have it in your hand as you're trying to do the meditation, and as you try to get the thoughts out of your mind, you try to clear your mind. If you're trying to do a meditation specifically for that, you can hold the candle even tighter so you can feel the warmth of it. You're not trying to burn yourself for self-harm or anything, but all you're doing is putting into physical action. And normally when I do my cleansings anyway, I actually have in my book of shadows, which is in my closet, I have a chant that I normally say over and over again as I'm doing it, so I can do it So physically, I'm actually saying it, and I am mentally preparing myself and mentally expressing it as well. So it's both from the physical and the non-physical. You put it together, and that's how, for me and for many of you, if it's a practice that you want to pick up, you can perfectly. It's perfectly fine with me if you copy what I do on this video or any other video, because I mean, when it comes to spirituality, it's not limited to just what one person is allowed to do. Spirituality is for us all. So even when you're using these practices, you don't have to listen to what I say or what someone else on, you see on Facebook or YouTube or some blog. It's spirituality is up to the person. And the good thing about paganism is that you are free to explore and adopt or not adopt practices as you wish, because it's not a one size fits all. It's not, this is the faith, these are the bounds that you are limited to. No, religion is spirituality, especially in the pagan sense, it's very expansive. So that's one thing that I really like about it, because even though it has some issues, like every religion has really good things about it and some bad things about it. A really good thing is that you're not limited. You're free to express yourself and expand your practices and your thoughts and beliefs as you choose. It's because we have so much diversity in this world that we are where we are. Because if everyone just believed in the same thing and did the same exact practices day in and day out, this holiday and that holiday, where will we have any growth? It's only because of the diversity in beliefs and structure, society, cultures, spiritualities, and outlook on the world that we have so much growth scientifically, from health perspective, just in relations, personal relations with each other. So, yeah, definitely. I would highly recommend you buy sage. You can buy from any spiritual store, or you can look it up online. It's just sage stick, and yeah, it really works really well for me. I've been using it for the entirety of my practice, and I would highly recommend you buy it. Now, I'm not going to have any links to it. If you want it, all you have to do is just look it up on your own, honestly. So, yeah, this is Dishadar here, and this was my tool exhibition of using a sage stick. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment with your own personal ways of preparing your mind mentally for doing any type of ritual. So this is Dishadar here. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.